Hey Brandon, it's Max Clausen. I wanted to give you a quick look at Haley, your current house, to show you what's going on over in that market. So the first thing I do is I get into public records and I find out the stats on the house, the beds, the baths, the finishes, not as far as the cosmetic finishes, but how much like in your basement is finished, square footage, and the lot size, and all of the vital statistics on your house. So once I get that information, I can then look up comps that are within a short distance of your home. So anytime, if you want to hit pause, you can take a deeper look at things that are on the screen. So once I get that information, I go to the MLS and I search for comps. So I'm looking for things. This is kind of a wide range. It's within 6 months and active, under contract, or closed. And I'm looking for things that are within 1 mile of your house on Haley. So the results that I come up with are all of these new homes. They're all very good comps. So there's 2 that are active, and then there's about 8 or 9 that have closed, or about 8 that have closed. And so what I do is I take this information and then I put it into my own spreadsheet so that I can organize the information better. So the big thing on these is going to be the basement finish. So they're all relatively new homes, and you can see that out of the 8 that are sold, only 3 of them have basement finishes, and yours is one of them. Or no, yours is not sold. So yours is the ninth one, but has a basement finish. So looking at this, I just do a quick average on the actives. There's only 2 that are active that are comparable to yours, and the average price of those is $577. In our current Corona-19 market, I think actives play a lot more important role than solds. Solds have usually, in the past, dominated the market. You look at what has sold, add a little bit of money to that, and then see if you can sell yours for more. But now, as the market is turning, we're paying more attention to these actives. How does yours compare to these? And if somebody's in the market for a house that's comparable, where does yours fit into that group? So right now, you can take a look at these, how they compare to yours, all very similar. One of them has a finished basement, the other one does not, and the one that is finished is smaller than the finish in yours. So overall, the houses are very comparable in the total size, the total above grade square footage. They're both a little bit larger than yours, but not much, 100 square feet or less. So they're very good comps. Now, if we go to the solds, again, that's what appraisers use for their statistics, and because some of those actives might be pie in the sky, unrealistic pricing, whatever. So again, we really need to pay close attention to these finished basements and unfinished basements. But here's the average of this. It's a pretty nice group because these are all fairly close to your house. And so there's 8 of them in that group, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, very close to the size of yours. The total size, very close, very good comps. And on average, these sold for $534. The one that's exactly like yours, the last one that sold that was exactly like yours but did not have a finished basement, sold for $557. So anyway, this is days on the market. The lot size, yours has definitely a smaller lot than all the rest of them. Price per square foot total, price per square foot finished, and that would be including all the square footage that's finished above or below grade. This is the above grade square price per square foot, and so this is going to be a reflection of also that basement finish too. So you got to take that into account. So the price per square foot above grade might be lower on some of these that don't have finished basements. This one's kind of an anomaly here, this Mission Walk Street, because it is the most expensive one, and it doesn't have a finished basement according to public records. So maybe they finished it without a permit, and it does have a finished basement. So there's a lot of different anomalies, things that could affect these numbers. So being a geek like me, I think you probably might appreciate to take a longer look at these. So anyway, that just gives us a pretty good idea of what your house on Haley might get. The last one was $557 with no finish in the basement.